What's going on, everybody? How's everything going? See, things are doing quite well here. Looking a little jungly back here. Gonna have to take those out. But mainly this video is just gonna be about this. See the ladies. It's about the squash that's doing quite well. Let me show you here in a minute. Right here in a second. It's right there, as you can see. It's the last plant, and if you remember from my last couple videos, I've had some squash out here, but took them out. They weren't really doing too good. You know, weren't really producing anything. I was producing actually a lot of duds, like these two right here, in which these died out because you know, oh yeah, look, see all these. So these are probably, this plant's probably done. Look at that. This is a dud. This is a dud right there. This is definitely a dud. This ain't gonna go nowhere, ain't gonna do anything. And this is a dud. Alright. So, I don't know how much more this might produce, so I better take out that zucchini squash. But like I was saying, we took out all these squash here, so we got a lot of nice open area. So let me introduce you to some new characters. Some damn, there's a potato in here. It's just barely making it. There's other two over here didn't make it. They were just too moist over here. It stayed really moist, and this side doesn't really get too much sun, as much as the main segment over there. This right here is a blackberry, doing absolutely fantastic. A little drying up, but that's the way we got it from the nursery. But it's doing okay. A little bit of that dry leaves. But yeah, it's doing absolutely fantastic. Really likes it. And definitely getting some berries for next year. At least a little amount. It's still going to keep growing, but in spring it's really going to take off. Of course, that's the sugar cane. It's always been there. It was getting trampled on and all this and that. And yeah, so on. So maybe I just might turn this into the regular video. But anyways, well, look, this is the cucumbers, these pickling cucumbers. They're doing pretty good. We got 3 of them here. We already harvested one. We got pretty fat, so we had to take it out. There you can see, got some crabgrass in here. So you guys might want to, every time you're in your garden, you got some grass like this, just take it out. Just little by little. Eventually you'll see you'll be taking everything out and everything will be gone. And then by next year there won't be any seeding going on, and you'll have less shoots to worry about. And you can just pull those out next year, and eventually you will, I mean, you won't stop. There's always going to be a little bit here and there from you know, from birds and you know, the wind and whatever else can have these little grains travel. So you see, that's how long their roots go. So you got to really pull those roots out. So we got some of this blue corn. That's blue corn right there that we actually, from the harvest that we did about a month and a half ago, somewhere around that time. And those are actually the same seed, so the same corn kernels. So this is a good strain. They're doing quite well. This is the root jicama. If you don't know what that is, it's a root from the tuber of this plant. It's very refreshing. It's like a cross between watercress and dirt. I mean, it tastes clean though. That's the thing. It's funny thing. It just tastes really, really clean. And it's got a really slight, subtle sweet flavor to it, and it's quite delicious. You put some lime on it. You know, that's what I prefer only, really. And it's delicious. So you guys got to grow that this or next year for your gardens. And it'll be a wonderful treat. So so that's just the new additions for right now. Oh, there's a couple over there, and if I get to that, I'll show you. So this is the melon. We picked off the little one. It was really small. It was really only about that big, but it was ripe and ready. You see, got one right back there. Got another small one right next to that. There's a little tomato right in between them. There's another one right there. It's a little lumpy, a little lopsided. I don't know what happened, but other than that, they're doing quite well. You can see tomatoes are doing good, of course. All tomatoes always usually do good. So we're gonna have to harvest, and those I'll show you over there about those tomatillos. They were supposed to be tomatillos, but somehow ended up like Romas. So let's take a look here. This is pretty much done. We got a little, someone made a home out of this, so we'll just throw that in the compost pile. Maybe we'll get a volunteer for next year, which will be right in the I can reach that from over there to the side. And there'll be some rich compost. We'll definitely get bigger, juicier tomatoes. Well, you see, these are the mustard green. It's coming up. It's a dinosaur kale, a little small. Should have been thinned out in the beginning. As well as these. This is getting kind of big. One's just going to start taking over the others, and eventually you probably just end up with one. Cauliflower's getting a little huddled up in there. This is broccoli. We're not getting any shoots. I think due to trimming a little bit. We stopped it, but you see it's going into bolting. And we'll see about harvesting seeds, or I don't know what we're going to do with that. So let's chuck this right over there. Right back there is all the compost. Whew. All right. So of course you see there's some cantaloupe. They were getting covered up by the squash, with big old leaves, and they weren't getting too much good sun, and they were really, I don't know, bunching up, and just I don't know what it is, but now my pepper plant's starting to turn really green now since I've cleared out this area. So, you know, I don't know what it is. I mean, we got some beans right next to it. I mean, it should have been turning green. Should have been giving these plants around it some nitrogen, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But now it's starting to turn green. The new growth is turning green. So that's good, I guess. But definitely, yeah, that's good. And these melons have popped back up. Okay, so originally I came here to harvest this squash, and this is ready for the seeds and everything. Just give it a little twist, take it off. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Look at that. It's got a nice little strip. Maybe let it ripen up for a little while. I want to cook this one down a little more than you usually do with the smaller versions. But that's a nice, beautiful Mexican green zucchini, green squash. Fantastic. We got a fly in here. I don't know what's up with these flies. We got a whole bunch of them. Anybody can tell us what we should recommend organically. Of course, we're all organic over here. Of course, oh, look at lots of melons. Something I think ate that when it was first starting to grow. Someone's trying to chew it up, but it's okay. We got another one down here. These should be ready here pretty soon. Look at that. Nice, absolutely nice. So, I'm gonna go through here. You can see, look at the beans. They're doing quite well. Got a lot of pods. Been cooking up in little stir fries. And it's been a good addition to the meals. So, okay, so here's the other new growth, or new plants. Right here, we've got some tree peppers. I don't know what kind of chili de árbol. Chiles de árbol. And we'll see how those go. Of course, we got our big peppers here. And now we're starting to figure out what we got here. We got some Anaheims, definitely some Anaheims, some serranos, some jalapenos, some type of pepper, jalapeno pepper. I don't think these are not jalapenos. There's something else. I think these are some Fresno or some gypsies. And yeah, so we got a pretty good variety. I think these are jalapenos down here. So we got a pretty good variety of peppers this year. And of course, this is the Tabasco. It's doing fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Oh, got another red ripened tomato. All right, nice. See that? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Press a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Some collard greens. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know, you know what, well, yeah, that's mustard greens. I think the other one was some type of chard. They're all greens. They're all gonna get eaten raw or cooked up in the smoothie. Most likely, mostly smoothies. This bunch is doing pretty good. These leaves are delicious. Say hello to the ladies. Our potatoes. They're doing good. They're going to be hanging in there, definitely. Of course, that's all bolting. I showed you last time. We've got another red ripen right here. Look at that. Nice. So, I got a bunch of little red, supposed to be tomatillos, but turned out to be some Romas. I don't know how that happened, but all I can think of is cross-pollination. But because this did look like it was definitely looking like a tomatillo. The way it's shaped and the way it was the flowers looked and everything. It just never grew the husk, and then all of a sudden it turned into Romas. So we got quite a few doing good. Oh, this one's definitely going to go in the compost pile. So there we go. Oh, another compost pile. Just got a few tomatoes, nice big squash. I think there's one more tomato right here. Right there. Alright. Perfect. So basil's doing good. This area. A little smaller than the other one, but that's from the heat. That's trying to propagate a fig tree right there. Of course, this is the blackberry. Don't forget the grape. This is the blackberry, and that's the last edition.